Hi guys, and welcome finally to the review of this Razer Nari Ultimate. Excuse me for the long time, but I was a little bit ill, so I will take a cup of tea with honey and let's start this review. Razer is not the first company that tried to make something like this. Before, a few attempts were made, like the GX Gaming KV Manus and once upon a time the Medcats Frec 4D. We are talking about let you feel the bass in your body. What's a better way to let you feel the bass? It's to vibrate your head, vibrate your skull. Imagine when you are on a live gigs, there is a band that will play, or a drum and bass DJ set with a huge PA. You can hear the bass that are pumping into your head, into your foot, into your whole body. What these headphones want is to reproduce this effect. So you have to feel the explosion, to feel the bass, to feel the gunshots on the games. For first, let's take a look at the technical specification. So this headphone has a frequency response from 20 Hz to 200 kHz, an impedance of 32 ohm, sensitivity of 107 dB, input power of 30 mW. The drivers are of 50 mm with neodymium magnets. The microphone have a frequency response of 100 to 6.5 kHz, similar to noise ratio above 50 dB, sensitivity is about minus 42 dB, and the pickup patterns is unidirectional. And final, the haptic drivers. There are one for each ear cups. The frequency response is from 20 to 200 Hz and the maximum generated force is 4.3 G. You can use with 3.5mm audio jack and you can also use it wireless. So let's take a look to the headbands. The Nari Ultimate combines all the latest Razer design in one. We have the Treasure floating headbands with two metal arcs above, another wrapped in leather and sport mesh on the bottom. The ear cups are from Kraken with the cooling gel on the inside, and as from the latest Kraken there is also the THX surround. And finally, the wireless part is taken from the main hub wall with on-ear controls and the hidden place when you can store the USB dongle in the bottom of the right ear cups. That means that when you not use them, you can store the USB dongle inside with a magnetic clip. This is really nice for not lose the dongle. The only point that let me a little doubt is the resistance of the rotating pads. They feel really cheap and not too much solid. I really hope they will not break up like the headband of the Manowar, because we have metallic arcs fixed into a plastic band, and usually metal is more resistant than plastic, so I feel like this plastic can be broke. Like all floating headbands modern, you can feel them a little bit slippage when you up or down your head or when you shake it, and you can feel them to lose a little bit during the time. But you can really use the Razer Nari Ultimate all the day with no problems. They are very, very comfortable. And the weight is not too much. The ear cups are with a hidden channels for glasses. So if you wear eyes glasses, you can feel a little bit comfortable with this kind of ear cups. By the way, they are not pronounced as the Turtle Beach Stealth 300. Let's take a look at the control of the ear cups. We have the jack, audio 3.5mm, the micro USB enter for charging them, the power on button. We have also the volume rocker for the balancing of game and chat. We see that later. Finally, we have the mute for the retractable microphone. You mute it and the lights turn red.
On the other side, we have the volume rocker and the magnetic clip for the wireless dongle. I really love it. As you can see, you click it inside, you click it for release it, take him away and clip. There is this magnetic field that's catch him up.
Let's talk about the haptics. Razer call it Hypersense. It was designed by Lofted, a company with a know-how in haptic effects like in the view hair, phones, headsets and more. Hypersense differs from the previous haptic equipped headset for two case factors. The first is the frequency. It operates from a frequency of 20 Hz to 200 Hz. And the second one is that is processed in stereo. So what does this mean? This means that the L5 haptic drivers works to create an immersive experience. The drivers are independently from one to the other, so during the sheen you feel the haptic feedback that will adjust to the game, to the sheen, to the movies, to the music that you are listening, getting weaker in one ear and getting stronger in the other. Like when you hear a gunshot, you really feel the passage, the vibration that are coming away. And this is a really huge immersion. You can feel like a 4D. You can feel a new dimension when you play games, when you see movie, when you listen to music.
I try to make a video for let you see what I intend for vibration for Hypersense. I put a USB stick on the ear cap, I raised up the volume at the maximum level, and as you can see the USB stick is dancing on the ear caps because of the vibration motors. So imagine that on your head, on your skull. These headsets vibrate your bones.
This is samples from the microphone quality because in my opinion this is one of the weakest point of these headphones. This microphone is not good as you expect from a 200 headphones. It's not the stronger point of these headphones, but judge by yourself.
Check. Razer Kraken Chrome. Prova. Check. Test. Check. Razer Nari Ultimate. Check. Test. Check. Audio check.
Check. Audio check. Razer Siren check. Oats. The ear cups are very big. Your ears stay very well inside, and here the microphone with the AirPods and the microphone. It's retractable for hiding inside the earphones. The ear cups have cooling gel inside that feel you comfortable at the beginning, a little cold. Let's take a look at the headband. There is on the upper a leatherette material, and on the bottom this sport mesh. The leather part is with the Razer logo. They are very good to touch, by the way. The quality of this part is very good, and also the quality of the ear cups. I really like them. They are very softy, and this is the part I think that can be broke up. This is where the ear caps rotate and when the metal arcs are attached. This part takes very lots of force during the wearing, when you take them off, when you take it in your head, and I don't know if this plastic can resist a lot, but we will see in the next years. Now we gently remove the earpads. Here there are the 50mm drives. custom tune for gaming fidelity by Razer.
The final point is the sound. How they sound. For me, honestly, they sound like all the others Razer headphones. In my opinion, they sound like the latest Kraken. You have also the same THX surround, virtual surround incorporated, and the driver are the same frequencies. It's a good quality, but if you want to buy them only for sound quality for $200, you find something that sounds better. The difference here is the haptics. Haptics introduce a game winning for these headphones because when you enable it, you really feel the bass inside your head. As for battery life, if you wear it using lights on and haptics on, they last for 8 hours, not more. But if you disable the light and the haptics, that it makes no sense, by the way, because you use them for the haptics. If you don't use the haptic, don't buy them. Simple. But if you disable everything, they can last 22 hours.
And now let's take a look to the software parts. As I say, on the left ear cups you have a balancing wheel that balances the chat volume from the game volume. As you can see, there is game, chat, balance and volume. You open Windows Sound Properties and you find two devices. One is for chat and two is for game. Depending from what you set on your chat program and game program, it balances the volume. On this part, the mixer part, you can regulate the THX spatial audio on, off, and for each application you can set it for stereo or surround. I will open Chrome, starting something that sound, and bam! You can change the output in stereo or surround sound for each application. Most of time you remember what you're setting. On the right side you can see the calibration tool and you can listen, reset or recalibrate it. So now let's move on the enhancement tabs. You can regulate bass boost that will enhance your bass, by the way, as the name tell you. You can set it low, medium, high, you can regulate it. I take it disabled because I don't love too much bass. The sound normalization normalizes the loudness of audio played to avoid sudden and unpleasant increase in volumes from effects such as explosion. Voice clarity improves the quality of incoming voice from communication application. If you have Discord or something else, raise up the voice volume of all the others instead of the game so you can understand voice a little better. Here, the last and most important one is the haptic intensity. It regulates the intensity of the haptics. 100%, I really take him to 60 or 70 at maximum and it's really sound good. There is also an EQ with game, movie, music, custom and default equalizations. And the microphone parts. Here you can on off the microphone volume, regulate the intensity for automatically determine MIQ input sensitivity. So side tone let you to listen to your microphone directly to your headset without any enhancements. So you can listen what you are saying without any third-party programs. So when you're streaming, you can really understand what I'm saying. There is also some enhancements like volume normalization, ambient noise reduction, vocal clarity. And then there is the lightning parts where you can regulate the brightness on, off and the intensity of the brightness 0 or 25, 50 or 100. They are not too much lighter, by the way, but this is also for battery drain. You have power saving features that disable your device after 30 minutes, and quick effects are they are not too much. You can find only 3 effects: breathing, spectrum cycling and static. Not the best lightning effects, by the way. Here there is the integration with the Chroma Studio on Synapse 3, and you can see that this Razer Nari Ultimate RC has only one lightning point, so you have only one effect. Here you can see the charging batteries The indication of the battery are very imprecise. The precision of this battery indicator is very superficial. You have like red that indicate you low and half battery and full. You have not a more precise indicator.
So, in the final, what I think about this, I don't know really. If I have to change the headphones and I have 200 bucks to spend, I will surely buy them, because this haptic feedback, this haptic innovation is well made, is very a good ad, and give you a new dimension when you play games, when you watch movies, not when you listen YouTube videos by the way, but when you are gaming. They are really a nice headphones. This HyperSense technology is very good. When you turn to your old headphones, you really feel the lack of this HyperSense. I think that Razer has made a huge improvement on this technology, and this is ready for the market. Probably in the next couple of months of year we will see some other competitors to present something like this, because this is probably the future. Add a new dimension into your game, into your experience. They are not cheap, you will pay them. You don't pay for a nice construction because they feel a little cheap on these parts when the pads rotate, but for the comfortability and for this innovation, they are very good. I think that I will keep them, because I try to turn back to my old Razer Kraken Chroma 7.1, the first version, and there's no way. These ear caps are very comfortable. My ears stand all inside and they are fantastic. And also this vibration thing is also relaxing sometimes. So guys, this is what I think. I hope you enjoy this review. They are not lack of defects. They are weak, as I say, on the microphone quality, on the overall construction. There are also some little bugs on the drivers, on the Synapse application, but I hope in maybe 1 year Razer can fix it. I really hope you can find this review useful for your Christmas presents. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Let me know in the comment what you think about these headphones, about this technology, about the review. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you really don't like this review. Let me know in the comment because you don't like it, by the way. Subscribe if you really want to help me in the next review.